In the heart of the NRL's latest round, under the roaring lights and rising tension, chaos reigned, tempers flared, and drama unfolded like few halves of rugby league ever have. This wasn't just another match day, it was a theatre of redemption, injury, controversy, and high-stakes madness. The Sydney Roosters welcomed back their electric halfback, Sam Walker, a player whose return was marked in bold by Roosters fans, desperate for the calm and class he brings to their attack. But rugby league has a funny way of writing its own unpredictable script. Because no sooner had Walker stepped back into the fire than he found himself sent straight to the sin bin. Yes, the young star, returning from the shadows, barely had time to find rhythm before the whistle blew and he was marched off. A moment of frustration, a mistimed tackle, whatever it was, the referee showed no hesitation. 10 in the bin, a restart to the chaos. And the game kept spiraling into mayhem. Over in Newcastle, things weren't faring much better for the Knights. Dylan Lucas, a forward whose power has been a steady heartbeat in the side, went down grimacing. And when he got up, he didn't walk off, he was helped. That right foot of his, placed delicately in a moon boot, could spell weeks, or worse, on the sideline. It's the kind of injury that doesn't just hurt a player. It crushes the momentum of a club already fighting to find consistency. But the drama didn't stop there. Off the field, the NRL found itself forced to act once again. This time, the spotlight landed on Josh Kerr, the Dolphins' enforcer, a Maroons squad member, a man who knows state of origin battles and the ferocity they demand. And yet, his latest battle wasn't with an opponent, it was with a referee. Ashley Klein, the official in question, was accused by Kerr of being a double agent. That's not just criticism, that's a grenade, the kind of accusation that threatens the integrity of the very game. And the NRL knew it. Swiftly, firmly, they issued Kerr with a breach notice. A clear message that no matter how passionate the moment, no matter how raw the feelings, respect for officials is non-negotiable. Back to the field, back to the action, and the Roosters Knights showdown was descending into a classic. Sam Walker, having served his penalty, returned to the field with fire in his belly and something to prove. He didn't just settle back into the game. He seized it, and as the final moments of the half ticked down, Walker found himself standing 15 meters out. The ball came to him. Steady hands, composed eyes, and with the coolness of a man twice his age, he slotted a field goal. Bang! 3 seconds left, points on the board. The Roosters lead 19-18 at the break. A breathless half, a storm of events, and not a soul in the stadium could look away. From a sin bin exit to a field goal redemption, Walker's journey in just 40 minutes captured everything rugby league is about. Intensity, resilience, redemption. Meanwhile, fans across Melbourne cheered as their Storm side put on a clinical 32-14 performance against Newcastle. With Lucas off injured, the Knights struggled to hold back the purple tide. Melbourne were relentless, ruthless, and brilliant. Their spine connected like a symphony. Their defense choked. Their attack sparkled. It was the Storm at their best, disciplined and dangerous. And while Newcastle licked their wounds, Melbourne sent a message to the rest of the competition. Finals are coming, and they're sharpening the blades. But for all the action, the off-field drama couldn't be ignored. Josh Kerr's comments continued to echo long after full-time. The NRL's response was swift, but the damage to perception may linger. Because when a player questions the neutrality of an origin referee, it cuts deep. And yet, amid the controversy, there's also a lesson. In rugby league, passion runs hot. Emotions run high. But the line between competitiveness and disrespect must always be clear. As halftime ended and the second half beckoned, the Roosters knew they were in a war. Walker's boot may have given them the edge, but Newcastle were far from done. 1 point. That's all that separated chaos from control. Fans leaned forward in their seats. Commentators tried to catch their breath. The radio buzzed with voices reliving every flashpoint. It wasn't just a game. It was a night of rugby league theatre. Injuries that shook teams. Words that rocked the league. Moments that defined players. From Sam Walker's sin bin to his shining redemption. From Dylan Lucas's injury heartbreak to Melbourne's brutal class. From Josh Kerr's outburst to the NRL's firm hand. This round delivered it all. And the season's pulse just got louder. Because if the first half was this wild, the second would be explosive. And somewhere in the chaos, rugby league reminded us again why we can't look away. Not now, not ever.